Imagine a young woman, Sarah, kneeling beside her bed. Her heart is heavy with worry. She's facing a difficult decision, a crossroads in her life. Sarah prays earnestly, seeking guidance, hoping for a clear sign, a whispered answer from above. We've all been there, haven't we? We've all felt that yearning for direction, that deep desire for God to illuminate our path. But what if the first step to answered prayer isn't about pleading for solutions, but about understanding ourselves? What if the key to unlocking God's guidance lies within the depths of our own hearts? Before we seek answers from the divine, we must first embark on a journey of self-discovery. We must ask ourselves, what's truly stirring within me? What are my deepest fears and aspirations? This journey inward, my friends, is the beginning of true communion with God. It's about recognizing the symphony of emotions within us, acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, and embracing the unique individuals God created us to be. How do we embark on this journey of self-discovery? How do we quiet the noise of the world and listen to the whispers of our soul? There are many paths we can take, each one a gentle invitation to delve deeper into our inner landscape. Journaling is like having a conversation with your soul. Pour your thoughts and feelings onto the pages and watch as patterns emerge, as clarity begins to dawn. Meditation, on the other hand, is about stillness, about silencing the incessant chatter of the mind and creating space for divine whispers to reach our hearts. And then there's the beauty of nature. Go for a walk amidst the trees, feel the wind on your face, listen to the birdsong. Nature has a way of calming our anxieties and opening our hearts to God's presence. Let me share a personal story with you. Many years ago, I was wrestling with a major decision. I prayed and prayed, but the answers seemed elusive. Frustrated, I decided to take a long walk in the woods. As I walked, I talked to God, not with formal prayers, but with the raw honesty of a child. And as the miles passed, something shifted within me. I began to see my situation with more clarity. The fear that had clouded my judgment began to dissipate, and I felt a sense of peace settle over me. Reflection is essential, but true introspection requires us to go even deeper. It's about examining our motivations, our beliefs, the very core of who we are. It's about asking ourselves the tough questions, the ones we often shy away from. Ask yourself, why do I want what I'm praying for? Is it for personal gain, or is it aligned with God's purpose for my life? What are the limiting beliefs that might be holding me back from receiving God's blessings? Are there past hurts, past disappointments that are shaping my prayers today? The psalmist writes, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Psalm 139, 23-24. These words are a powerful reminder that true introspection requires honesty and courage. We must be willing to face the shadows within ourselves if we want to step into the fullness of God's light. But introspection alone is not enough. We must also approach prayer with unwavering faith. Remember the woman who suffered from bleeding for 12 long years? She had faith that simply touching Jesus' cloak would heal her. And her faith, my friends, made her whole. Matthew 9, 20-22. This story reminds us that faith is the bridge that connects our human frailty to God's limitless power. The writer of Hebrews tells us that faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Hebrews 11:1. Faith is about trusting in God's goodness, even when we don't understand His plans. It's about believing that He hears our prayers, that He cares about our struggles, and that He is working all things together for our good. And as we grow in faith, as we learn to align our desires with His will, we'll discover that answered prayer is not about getting what we want, but about receiving what we need. It's about surrendering our will to His, trusting that His ways are higher than our ways, and His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. So, dear friends, let us approach prayer with hearts that are both introspective and full of faith. Let us seek to understand ourselves, to align our desires with God's will, and to trust in His perfect timing. For in that surrender, in that beautiful act of letting go, we unlock the door to answered prayer and experience the fullness of His love and grace.